June 3rd, 2014. We're over at Mercury News, and we see that prosecutors say that two 12-year-old southeastern Wisconsin girls stabbed their 12-year-old friend nearly to death in the woods to please a mythological creature they learned about online. Both girls were charged as adults with first-degree attempted homicide Monday in Waukesha County Circuit Court, and they each face up to 60 years in prison if convicted. A court commissioner set the bail at $500,000 cash per child. According to the criminal complaint, the girls had been planning to kill their friend for months, and finally they made the attempt in a park on Saturday morning after a slumber party. One of the girls told the detective they were trying to become proxies of Slender Man, a mythological demon-like character they learned about on creepypastawikia.com, a website that horror stories and legends. They planned to run away to the demon's forest mansion after the slaying, the complaint said. Now, Slender Man isn't just mythological. It was created online. In fact, according to some, let's see, this is Wikipedia. They're calling it, they said something about it being the first great myth of the web, right here. Now, the history behind it. It originated as an internet meme created by Something Awful forums user Eric Knudsen, aka Victor Surge, in 2009. It is depicted as resembling a thin, unnaturally thin, tall man with a blank and usually featureless face and wearing a black suit. Slender Man is commonly said to stalk, abduct, or traumatize people, particularly children. Slender Man is not tied to any particular story, but appears in many disparate works of fiction, mostly composed online. Its origins are described as created on a thread in Something Awful forum, which began on June 8th, 2009, with the goal of editing photographs to contain supernatural entities. On June 10th, a forum poster with the username Victor Surge contributed 2 black and white images of groups of children, to which he added a tall, thin, spectral figure wearing a black suit. Previous entries had consisted solely of photographs. However, Surge supplemented his submission with snatches of text, supposedly from witnesses, describing the abduction of groups of children and giving the character the name the Slender Man. Some of this text was, "We didn't want to go, we didn't want to kill them, but its persistent silence and outstretched arms horrified and comforted us at the same time." There's more here. I'll go ahead and put the link in the article associated with the video to the Wikipedia description of it. The description of Slender Man is very tall and thin, unnaturally long, tentacle-like arms, or merely tentacles, which can extend to intimidate or capture prey. It has white, featureless head and appears to be wearing a dark suit and tie. Slender Man is associated with the forest and supposedly has the ability to teleport. Now, if you look at the pictures, you can see over on Google search a variety of pictures of this myth, this online creation that's now being used by children to kill other children. And here's one with the tentacles. So we have a complete myth, a complete fabrication that's now being used by 12-year-olds to justify murdering another 12-year-old. I'm just speechless at what they did, stabbing another girl 19 times, all in the name of this right here.